Hi Scorpio, this is your April monthly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll get you an advice for the whole month of April. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in April. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Star. We have the Sun in the potential outcome. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or an Aquarius, or a Cancer. Well, this is a very interesting story I see here for you, Scorpio. So you'll need to buckle up. For some of you, you could be literally fastening your seatbelt, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, you see how we have very slow energies on the left, but then in the potential outcome, it's completely opposite. It's one of the fastest combos you can potentially get with the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Right? It's the fastest. There's 2 really fast cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are in there. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot are the fastest cards in the tarot deck. And the Wheel of Fortune is also a pretty speedy card. But we start off very, very slowly. The first card that came out is the Page of Pentacles, as clarified by the Three of Wands. Well, all those cards, the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Sun, they're pretty much stationary cards. Right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. But what it kind of feels like, this person will do their homework, they'll do their prep work before they make their move. It's like they will research you in a good way. You know, they'll know exactly what you like, they'll know how you like it and when you like it. Right? So they want to make sure they come towards you correctly. They may even ask around. Like, so how does the Scorpio like going on walks in the park? You know, this is just an example. Or how does this Scorpio like going into theme parks with roller coasters? Right? They may ask that question. So anyway, with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is them making their move towards you. The Page of Pentacles, to me personally, is the page that usually talks about long term. You know, because I don't mean to insult any other pages, but the Page of Pentacles, this is them still testing the waters with you, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about long term. They may even give you a gift on the very first date. You know, something you happens to like, something they found out about you, right? Because the Page of Pentacles could be something tangible, something you can touch. The Three of Wands clarifying the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this is the energy of the person that's coming in. They've done their homework, they researched as much as possible, they've made up their mind, and now that they've got all the bases covered, they've got a plan A, they've got a plan B, they've got a plan C, they've got a plan, period. Now they can finally come towards you. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is like an extension from the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, it's the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Pentacles talks about long term. Always does. The Star clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a wish come true. And this is something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So perhaps they see you as their wish come true. They believe that their search for the one is over. And that's why they want to make sure you accept them. That's why they're preparing so much for this move. And I think you're going to be on board. I really do think you're going to be on board, right? The Sun, the next card over, is the happiest card in the deck. You make him happy, for sure, and probably the other way around as well. The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of victory. It's a card of success. So this person is... now that they've prepared for everything, they will come in as and they will feel like it's a victory. They want to win you over, and they truly believe that they have done all the prep work. You know, and back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal cards. Alright, so now we're moving on to the roller coaster ride. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 8 of Wands and the Chariot, the fastest combo you can potentially get. Right? The Knight of Swords would have been a very fast card, but this is it right there. So some of you, like I said, they could be taking you to a theme park. And you know how in this whole thing, this whole spread looks like a roller coaster ride in a good way, right? Because when you go up in the roller coaster, it goes very slowly because you're just going up. Like it's like you can even hear it tick, 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 tick as you go up. But once you go over the top, it's just whew, that's it. And that's exactly what I see with the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Wands and the Chariot. It's going to pick up momentum very quickly. It's going to take off like a rocket. It's just you're going forward and you're not looking back. The Chariot is a victory card, just like the 6 of Wands, by the way. And it's the type of victory where you don't care what already happened in the past. It's all about moving forward and not looking back, ever. The Chariot, by the way, is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of starting a new cycle on the next level, whatever that level is for you, right? And the 8 of Wands is, just moving forward very quickly. The 8 of Wands is also the card of Cupid's arrows. So I do believe the two of you falling in love with each other. I know for a fact this person is in love with you from the very beginning, and you'll be catching up with the 8 of Wands. Right, so yeah, very dynamic development. It's gonna be fast, so fasten your seatbelt, buckle up, Scorpio, and enjoy the ride. Really happy for you, congratulations. Scorpio, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the 2 of Swords, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. Scenario number 1, those 2 pages are children or a child. And the 2 of Swords with the 2 of Pentacles, this is you trying to make some sort of a decision in regards to your child or in regards to your children. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, perhaps you're choosing a new school for your kids, or you're choosing a new summer camp for your kids, or you're choosing what's good for them. You want to sign them up for some sort of a club. That's what you're doing, right? In scenario number 2, those pages are not children. Those are invitations, right? And those invitations could be to go someplace. The Wheel of Fortune, this is either actually a card of going someplace. Perhaps you're deciding on where you want to go for your vacation this summer, right? The 2 of Swords with the 2 of Pentacles, those are the 2 or 3 or 4 options you're looking at. The Wheel of Fortune, it could be you thinking about moving, relocating to a new house, to another apartment, and you have options. So with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, perhaps this is communication between you and different real estate agents. So something like that. It's a dynamic month. You know, you'll be busy doing something, you'll be busy choosing, you'll be busy deciding, right? And I don't really see anything bad. So it's nothing bad. It's good. It's going to be a little burdensome because you'll have to spend time on it. You'll have to compare and contrast. But it's not a bad month. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, in April. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, or a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Moon, clarified by the 5 of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have Strength, clarified by the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. And we also have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. But no matter what their zodiac sign is, the answer is going to be no. For some of you, it could be hard for you to reject this person, but you will be able to pull through it, I guess. Perhaps it's not the first time they're coming back. Perhaps it's not the first time they messed up in a big way. And they just, every time prior to this time, they kept coming back and you would take them back. But I think this time you will actually have courage to move on and reject this person. Right? Judgment on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is a card of somebody coming back from the past. We have the Moon clarified by the Five of Swords, the first two cards on the left. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Or the Moon is a very emotional card, and it could be them coming back to you and telling a really sobby story about how miserable they are. They regret it. They just hauling at the moon. They're crying themselves to sleep every night. You know, they could tell you something like that. And I have a feeling that they've told you very similar stories in the past. The Five of Swords clarifying the Moon is a card of an ugly breakup, a major fight, a fight that causes a breakup. This is when people slam doors on the way out. So perhaps this person's got an anger management issue, you know, and they are like a repeat offender. They would just fly off the handle every couple of months, and you will take them back. Right, and they know that. And they're coming in with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of an apology in this case, but at the same time, there's going to be something physical attached to this apology. So it's going to be something tangible, something you can touch. So they'll basically give you something, right, as a compensation or to lure you back in. But like I said, with the Strength and the Four of Cups with the Ten of Wands clarifying Strength, this is you having courage to move on. Strength is a personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, but I think in this case, this is you having the actual strength to shut the door for good, right? The Four of Cups clarifying Strength is a card of a rejection. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden or a card of some sort of a responsibility or an obstacle or difficulty. So yeah, like I said, it's not going to be easy for you because this person knows exactly what to say. You know, they know exactly what buttons they need to push to get back into your good graces. But I think they screwed up for the last time. Last time they messed up. And you're finally moving on. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, in the month of April. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups clarified by the World, we have the Fool, and we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's an interesting spread, Scorpio. Something is coming to an end, but it's a happy end. Or that's what you're thinking, that's what's on your mind. You're thinking of ending something and moving on, or you're thinking about retirement. You know, the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a burden and additional responsibility. It's a card of an obstacle. So perhaps you are at this retirement age and you've been carrying all those burdens for a while and now you're thinking about retirement, right? Others of you, it could be as simple as, say, somebody you work with, they were on a maternity or a paternity leave, and you had to pick up their responsibility, so now this person is back, and you're going to get a bonus, and you're going to get some time off. You know, it could play out like that. Others of you could be thinking about switching jobs. Some of you will be quitting a job, but not out of the blue because you have another job offer coming your way, or perhaps you're cashing in on something and thinking about taking a year off and travel the world, you know, something like that. There's definitely something coming to an end, but it's a happy end, and at the same time there's definitely something brand spanking new that's about to begin, and there's definitely some money coming in for you. Right? Speaking of money coming in, the Knight of Pentacles, this is it right there. You're either cashing in on something, or this is a new job offer. Some of you could be quitting your 9-to-5 and thinking about starting your own business, and you've got the money in the bank, or you've got a business loan approved with the Knight of Pentacles. It could be you retiring and cashing in on your retirement plan with the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Cups, the next card that came out, that would be you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the World. The World is my happy end card. So like I said, something is coming to an end for you, but you're happy about it, right? And the Fool, the last card that came out, this is either you dropping that responsibility, right? You're taking some time off, you're retiring, or perhaps you're switching jobs, but before you start the new job, you're going to take a couple of weeks off and enjoy this free time. It's not a bad spread. There's, like I said, definitely some good news, some money coming in. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Scorpio, for the whole month of April. We have the Three of Wands, so we have Justice, we have the Eight of Cups, and we also have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra. I think the spread right here talks about you not being don't be afraid to leave something or someone behind that's no longer serving you, that's no longer good for you, and move on, you know. And for whatever reason, April is going to be the month for you, when it's going to be the easiest time for you to do it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but for whatever reason, the universe wants you to know that in April, it's going to be a good time for you to do that, to leave something behind or someone behind, right? What you need to remember is you're the Empress. The Empress on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you, you know. Just whatever is good for you. This month, it's all about you, Scorpio. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? The Three of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. So you will have an opportunity in April to make up your mind, to make a final decision about something. Justice in the middle is you. Perhaps some of you will be filing for a divorce or a separation, you know. Some of you will be doing that. Others of you, you're going to be separating yourself from something. Some of you will be like filing for something that you no longer want this in your life. And justice is pretty much what's good for you, you know. What if something is no longer serving you, you have the full right with the Justice card to cut this out of your life. And the Eight of Cups right next to the deck, this is you walking away in pursuit of happiness. That's what the Eight of Cups usually means. The Eight of Cups is walking away, leaving something or someone behind. But this is all because we have the full right to pursue happiness someplace else, right? So yeah, April is going to be a good opportunity for you to say goodbye to something or someone that is no longer good for you. Alright, so that's the advice. And that's what I got for you, Scorpio, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing April. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.